because they gave me that option. Let me know if you get the notification, because quite frankly, right now I'm on my phone there. Oh, somebody's already on this business.
This meeting is being live streamed.
Got it.
Meeting Charlene.
Yes, I haven't seen her in a little while. Hi, Charlene. You're still working on your audio. That's good. All right, it'll come up. See when she does.
Just got the notification.
There she is.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, I'm good. How are you? So the notification for Facebook just came through, Tony. Awesome. Well, hi, everyone in Facebook land and Zoom land. All right. So this is messages from your spirit team with Elyse Ann Psychic. And sorry, we had a little feedback on somebody. Pardon me. And so, hey, if you're on Facebook, you can stay there if you'd like. Tony, my moderator, is monitoring both platforms for me. She's amazing and wonderful. Say thank you to Tony, everyone, as you come in. So if you want to stay on Facebook, she is monitoring those comments. She's going to let me know within Zoom here. So we're going to do our best to balance everybody. But if you want to join us in the Zoom room, there is a link for you to join us. So feel free either way. All right, I have Charlene here. So Charlene, sweetheart, if we're going to start with you for a reading. I'm going to, let's see, can you unmute yourself, love? I did mute you for a moment. All right, here we go. Hello, hello.
Hello.
Hi, sweetie. It's been a little while since I've seen you. Nice to see you here. All right, sweetie, we're going to do a quick reading for you here. How's your new baby in the family? Not so new, huh? It's been a matter of months. It's been a while
surprised
now.
you remember that. She is keeping us extremely busy. She runs around. We nicknamed her Little SHIT number 2.
Oh my gosh, that is cute. That is cute. But she's been with the family now for quite a few months, hasn't she?
Yeah, we got her in the day before Thanksgiving.
Has it really been that long?
Yeah.
Well, I'm so glad she's well and she's adjusting and everybody's a family. So that's good.
Yeah.
All right, honey.
She likes it here.
Good, good. Oh, yes, she does. More than you know, Charlene, more than you know. She's telling you more than you know. All right, sweetie, here we go. Let's see what Spirit has to say for you. All right. Vulnerability is the card that came out.
Huh.
And what I believe they're talking about for you today, it feels to me, I'm not sure, you know, the vulnerability, these are launching off points. The word vulnerability, I'm not sure is the exact match for what they're really wanting to come across with. What I do believe it is, though, there's something here you've been working on, figuring out. There's something that I feel you're in the midst of working on and, you know, deciding whatever words you want to use for that. And it's more about, when we do this, we look at both sides of the table, the pros and the cons. What I'm hearing from your team, Charlene, is yes, look at all of it, but be careful not to lean too much on the cons, because we do, just as human beings, do have a tendency to do that. And I do believe that's what they're talking about here today. And let me see if there's something else they want to say about this, because it's an interesting card to get for that message, but they do know how to get me to the message they really want to get across. So I don't know if your husband's a little bit more negative than you are, but it feels like don't let him pull you too much that direction. That's what it's about. He is. Okay. Because that's what I felt. I saw your husband immediately and I felt like he gets in your ear and he kind of gets negative. And so that's the message for you today. All right, Charlene, thank you. Thank you. And if you'd like to stay with us, we'd love to have you. We're going to do a group collective message at the end. So feel free to stay with us. We're just going to, I'm going to mute you. I'm going to mute you if you don't mind. All right, there we go. Thank you, Charlene. All right, looks like we have Helen Quinn over Facebook. Hi, Helen. Hey, if you guys are on Facebook here, please let us know through comments if you would like a reading. Tony was probably just getting ready to comment that. As I started to think to say it, I started to see your hands move to the keyboard. I just happened to notice. So beat you to it. I heard you, Tony. I heard you through the ethers. All right, Helen. Hi, Helen. How are you? Let's see what Spirit have to say for you today. And Tony, if you want to keep me up on the numbers, please feel free to. Thanks. All right, Natalie. Hi, Natalie. Okay, Helen, here we go. And by the way, guys, you know, if you'd like, these are free mini readings, but if you'd like, donations are gladly accepted, receive, and a lot of gratitude on that. It's just an energy exchange. You know, as I'm giving the energy to you, it's always wonderful to hit me back with a little energy back. I know sometimes some people may not be able to afford it. Thank you, Tony. Tony's dropping all the links for donations. But if you cannot afford it, at least do me the favor and the pleasure and the honor of you leaving me a Google review, a 5-star written Google review. Guys, you guys are helping me do this. I am being found top of the page in certain searches on Google. And that's all because of you and the things that you're helping me with by leaving me a review. So if you're so guided, Tony will drop that link in here in a minute, but please wait till after the live to do it. 5-star written review would be a wonderful energy exchange also. Thank you. All right, here we go. I've got Helen and we've got Natalie. So let's go ahead, and I said Helen, and Helen, thank you for your patience. I know I said your name and then I kind of launched into that love. So here we go, Helen. Go ahead, Helen, and see if you can take a deep breath, a nice deep breath. Just kind of relax into it. This today is just about messages of love and to illuminate your path just a little bit to help you today, all right? Because I can feel a little nervousness, and it's okay. For those of you who don't know, I am an empath. So I not only receive my psychic information through all the different clairs, including the clairsentience, which is a feeling, I can also feel people's energy. I'm a massive energy worker, healer also. So I help people with that. All right, Helen, here we go. All right, there you go, love. You feel a little bit calmer. Good. Okay, Helen, let's go ahead and pull a card for you, sweetie. Let's just put it in the space of love. Just see pink, unconditional, loving energy in front of you. Just imagine the color. Here we go, Helen. All right, strength. It's the strength card. And as you can see, everyone, you know, there are a lot of words underneath the main word. You know, again, these are launching off points for me. So I don't really, most times I don't even need, I really don't need the cards. But I use it for this and I don't always read the whole thing anyhow. All right, for you, Helen, it's about strength. And I think that what I'm seeing in the energy is almost like it's slammed from this side. And some things are coming from this side, but because we're so slammed over here, these things feel much more monumental than maybe they would normally if you weren't being so slammed over here by things. But Spirit wants to remind you, Helen, you got this, I'm hearing them say you got the strength of 20 lions. That's interesting. But, you know, you have the strength of many, many lions. So, you know, represents, sweetheart. I know on the physical plane, sometimes it's really difficult. And it feels like, oh my gosh, can I even, like, don't ever put out there, you know, what more can I take? We don't want to invite anything. But I feel like your spirit team just really wants to say, Helen, you have more resources, more gumption, more courage, a lot more depth of strength than a lot of people do, and much more so than you recognize. So to help you maybe look back on some things in your lifetime where you can see how you manage things and handle things and what you did, and it pull on that strength, give yourself more credit, really. Honey, you just breathe, keep breathing. Keep breathing. All right, so these are real quick mini readings. Helen, I hope that helped you today. You know, if you want to dig further into this, I am available. Everyone, I'm available for private one-on-one sessions. All right, here we go. I've got Natalie. Hi, Brianna, and hello, Martha. Okay, here we go, Natalie. Pardon me. And again, I invite anybody to click on the Zoom link there in the description if you want to join us in the Zoom room. There is some extra fun to be had when you can interact with me. You can actually talk to me when you're in the Zoom room while I do your reading. So feel free to join us, but Facebook is great too, however you want to be with us today. All right, Natalie, here you go. Sweet love. Good to see you. Receive. Okay. When I saw that word receive, what I saw for you, Natalie, was like literally you were swinging from the vines. And so what I believe is happening for you right now, you're in this space, I believe, a small little, almost, I heard the word pocket. So I want to say pocket of space where, and of course this is a mini reading, so I don't know where it's skewed off a little bit off the rails, but I feel that, in life we do, 3 steps forward, 1 step back. Sometimes I feel like maybe you're a little bit in the step back mode in this moment, but guess what? It's okay. Because that is part of our journey. We want to get these things moved through. We want to learn. We want to be spiritual. We want to grow. We want to expand. However, do I want to say it's a fact? I kind of do. It's a fact that we move forward, but sometimes we do come backwards a little bit. And the reason why we do that is it's a way that Spirit shows us, hey, there's still some more to work on here. All right. So it's okay that you're feeling a little slippery in this space. Just keep reminding yourself who you are, what you deserve, and above all else, your team is telling me, and as they're telling me this, I'm starting to chill in my body. Really, really review the path you have already walked. Because Natalie, you have walked a very long part of this path and you have come a very long way. I've known you now, you're a client of mine for like around 20 years. So I'm not just saying it to say it, I've seen it. You've made huge monumental steps. So it's okay, you're in a little slip area. Have grace and compassion for yourself. Work through it, and then you'll move forward. All right, sweetie, I hope that helps you. Hey, Stuart, and hello, Alicia. Hey, Alicia, I just want to let you know these are really more general questions. And I have to be very candid because I honor this work, I respect it, and it is my lifeblood. And I will say it that way because it is true. Just ask Tony. I live it, I breathe it, I eat it. That's who I am. Anyhow, a question like that is if we are going to entertain that question, it must be in a private session. That will not be done out there in public. So, please stay. I can see what Spirit has to say. They may or may not address it in certain ways, but in an environment like this, we're not going to entertain the question. I hope you understand it is my professional ethics, and I hope that you can respect and really appreciate that and understand that it really is a gift to all of you for me to have that, because I respect all of you too. And that's why. All right, thank you. Okay, let's move into now Brianna, and I did say hi to Stuart. Welcome, welcome. Okay, give me 1 sec here, guys. Oh, that was to you, Tony. Okay, I sent it out to everybody for a moment. I was like, wait. All right. Anyhow, Tony and I have a little personal chat. It helps us to just keep the flow going. All right. She is my right hand and my left hand most times. Tony, don't get too big of a head. She's amazing, you guys, seriously and honestly. Tony is like one of the most put together people I've ever met. Yes, true. Okay, Brianna, excuse me, Brianna. Hi, honey, how are you? All right, let's see what we got for you today. Again, I'm going to extend the invitation. Anybody who wants to join us in the Zoom room, please do. But up to you. Let's see. All right. Thank you, Tony. Okay. Hey, guys, you know what I didn't mention? why don't you go ahead and tag your friends in the comments over there on Facebook? Let's get some more people on in. You can either be on Facebook or you can come into the Zoom room, but let's get some more of your friends on board here. All right, so hi, Princess Sophia, and hello, Paula. All right, here we go, Brianna. Let's see what Spirit has to say for you today. Hey, Tony, remind me, I want to talk about your Meet Your Spirit Animal Guide event coming up next Friday on the 15th. But I do want to do Brianna's, I'm sorry, I keep doing that to you. Brianna's reading first. So here we go. You're so excited. I can see Brianna going, yeah. Okay. So I can feel the children. It's great. I love it. I get excited about this stuff all the time. All right, here you go. Love. Okay. Your spirit team wants to remind you that love surrounds you. Honey, you're a very sensitive soul. And I feel like you allow a lot of things to kind of permeate your energy, even though they don't belong there. They're not intended for you. And honey, this is not in any way a criticism. We do it especially when we're sensitive. And you know, I've done a very long healing journey for myself. So I used to be that way. I took everything to heart, everything, even if it wasn't about me, I still like took it on as if it was. So I understand it in many ways. But honey, your team is, you know, we all are love. It's just which way do you want to look? I know, I hear you. You're having struggles right now. I hear you. But the beauty of moving more and more into a spiritual way of living and being is, even though everything maybe, or a lot of things in your world are shaking and quaking and it's really uncomfortable, remember, a lot of it is an illusion. It's also a gift to have you open up and learn more and expand. So when you're in those moments, I know as human beings, we tend to go into those places that shake us. But try to pull some out of there and just remember the love that exists in all of it. And that really, no matter what it looks like, it really is. I know it's hard sometimes to really take it in as individuals, human beings, but all of this is for our own self-love, growth, expansion. That's all spirit ever sits in. So I hope that made sense to you, sweetheart. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, let me take a minute before I move into Martha's reading here. And hi, Kristen, welcome. I would like to talk about Meet Your Spirit Animal Guide event coming up this Friday, April 15th. Well, not this Friday. Sorry, next Friday, April 15th. I know I've been doing it's like the third month in a row. Why, you ask? Because people kept, as soon as the event was over, I'd have multiple people reach out going, are you going to do that again? It was so much fun. Or I couldn't make it this time. Can you? So I'm here to say, I know it's the third time in a row. Don't count on me doing it again anytime soon, though, because usually during the summer, I tend not to do too much in that manner. That's not set in stone, but right now that is the vision I see. This is probably going to be the last one for quite a while. So please, it was so much fun. Go on my website, buy your seat. Check out, I only put one of the testimonials out there. I have, I don't know, half a dozen at least people that emailed me. Oh God, I love this, or this was wonderful. So Tony's going to drop the link. Go to my website, you'll learn a little bit more about it. It's just a fun, fantastic time. It's only $15. Grab a friend, come join me. So hope you'll join us there. All right, here we go. Martha Lombarano. All right, let me see. Thank you, Tony, for dropping that. All right, here we go. Martha. All right. Let's see what they have to say for Martha. Did I skip somebody? No, I did not. Did I? No. Okay, good. I know Tony will let me know, but I'm just in my mind thinking about it. Okay, Martha, here we go, love. Good to see you. It's been a little while. Always glad to see my new faces and my those that have been around a while faces. I don't want to call them older faces. I don't want to say that. I want to say people who've been around a while. I like that better. All right, Martha, here you go, love. And to all of you, please stay with us even after you have your reading, because guess what? I'm going to do a collective group message for all at the end. Usually they're pretty powerful. They're usually all challenged. So I hope you'll stay with us for that. Okay, Martha, new beginnings. Interesting. Hold on a second on that one because okay, that's what was a little okay. That's why I was like, huh? I'm not seeing the new beginnings actually on the physical plane. That's why I was a little like, huh, what is this about? Because usually we think about new beginnings as something happening on the physical plane. And that's why I was like, huh. But it really, I believe, is not new beginnings on the physical plane necessarily. It's new beginnings of the way you show up in the world. They said your soul, but it's the way you show up in the world. It's the way you manage things down this lifetime. The way you've connected your soul, mind, body, it's connected. That's what they want to tell you. You've done it. It feels like it's fairly new. So it feels like maybe you're not so sure of the connection here, but it's locked. It's there. Now the lock may not be indestructible right now, but you are locked. Those levels are locked. And it is vastly new beginnings, because once those levels lock in or they're working together, they're each you're understanding it too from the physical plane, like from your perspective, our lives get so much more beautiful because we start to recognize magic and we can identify the magic. So I hope that makes sense. I hope that helps you, love. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, Bridget, how are you? Say hi to you. You're on my list, sweetheart. Hang tight. All right. So next person is, let's see, Stuart and Alicia still with us on Facebook. Stuart and Alicia, if you're still on Facebook, please go ahead and type, I'm here. So Tony will let me know, because the thing about this live is I will only read for those that are present. So let's just make sure Stuart and Alicia are here. You are on my list. I'm going to move on to the next person. But if you are here, we will definitely slip you right back into your spot. Okay, I've got Princess Sophia. Let's go ahead. Oh, you know what? There's Jill. I'm so sorry, Jill. I missed you for a moment, but I see you now. So welcome. Stuart is here. Okay, Stuart, hang tight. I'm going to read for Princess Sophia, and then we'll move on to you. Has Alicia answered? Yeah, we're waiting for your answer, Alicia. I'm happy to do a reading for you if you are still here, sweetie. All right, Princess Sophia, here you go. Ooh. Well, this card flipped as I said your name, so I'm going to give it to you. It's forgiveness. And you know what, Princess Sophia, I'm smiling because it's like, I don't need to say anything more, because I like, it almost speaks for itself. Knowing some of the history, knowing where you're at right now, I can read it in the energy. I'm reading still. I mean, I'm looking at this. It's still psychic stuff. But honey, you are massively in that, but it's I'll be hearing it's easy. Now, I'm not saying, oh, whatever, it's so easy. But what I'm saying is the process for you is getting easier, sweetie. But what I'm going to do is I am going to pull out one more card for you. All right, so hang tight here. Just ask. All right, beautiful. Beautiful. Thank you, Spirit. It's like there's not a lot that Elyse Ann has to interject here. The places and the spots you're getting stuck in that feel like molasses, honey, turn to your team, ask them, continue to ask them. I know you get frustrated sometimes, we all do, because it doesn't seem to be happening sometimes. But you know what? Just keep the faith, keep asking. It's not really them not delivering, it's somewhere within us, we're a little stuck in it, and we're not necessarily ready to let it quite go. And that, a lot of times it's on the subconscious, we don't even realize it. All right, sweetie, so keep up the good work, and just remember to keep asking your team to help you. All right, I hope that made sense. Thank you, sweetie. All right, so Princess. I'm sorry. I'm reading what Tony forwarded, Princess Sophia's comments from the Facebook Live. Oh, Princess Sophia, I love you, sweetie. You're so funny. It's beautiful, though, Princess Sophia. It's beautiful. All right, we got Stuart in the house. So let me go ahead and get a hold of Stuart here for his reading. Then we'll go to Paula. Paula, just let us know you're still here, please. I want to make sure you're still on my live here. Let us know by saying I'm here, and Tony will let me know. In the meantime, Stuart, here we go. Thank you for being with us. All right, I'm still laughing over what Princess Sophia's reaction. Princess Sophia goes back quite a while with me too, so we can giggle about it, right? Lots of love. All right, so I said I am reading for Stuart. Here we go, Stuart. Ground yourself. Okay, so as I started to kind of tap and pull into the energy, kind of to see where you're at, I felt a drop in energy and I did feel some sadness. I kind of stopped it there. I didn't want to go too far down into it. But it makes sense to ground yourself because Stuart, okay, this is what's happening. You're showing me in the energy. It's almost like you're swaying, like you're here, but you're swaying as if you're in this major storm. So that tells me, yeah, because grounding is not only about just having our, grounding ourselves to Mother Earth, but what grounding also would be doing for us is balancing us, kind of centering us so we're not swaying. So even if you are grounding yourself, they're saying do it more, do it deeper. Go barefoot in the grass and hug a tree. Like do two of the things that can ground you at once. If you have a difficulty, okay, I'm hearing the other option. So let's say, I don't know where you live, what your weather is like, all right? But the other option with this then is somehow, even if it's cold, if you get outside for even just a few minutes and just imagine like imagine, well, I was going to say one thing and they showed me something else. So I'll tell you what they showed me, because to me, that's the message. Imagine almost like a tube or a cord growing from like your bottom down into Mother Earth. Take it all the way to the center of Mother Earth, like find a boulder or a rock, something in the center of Mother Earth, and wrap your cord around it, because that's going to connect you to Mother Earth. We always want to be grounded to Mother Earth, even when we're in our psychic space, because we are an earthly being and we don't want to just shoot off out of no man's land and then we can't quite come back. So grounding is important no matter what. And so just see that cord being the conduit to you releasing any and all excess or negative energy that no longer serves you. That's going to help you to kind of balance. And what that does is, we're talking energy, but in that story, it's going to help to balance everything, your emotions, your, just the way you think about things. And that happens for everybody. It's not, particularly necessarily for you, like, oh gosh, you're not looking at it right, but it helps with a lot of clarity, clears the channels more for us. And that's what they're suggesting. And I hope that helps you, Stuart. Thank you. Thank you. All right, let's see. Paula. Okay, Paula. Hey, Teresa. Okay, let's move on to Paula. Here we go, Paula. I know Jill Patterson should be there, right? Because Jill, you usually hang in for the whole thing. All right, so here we go, Paula. And Kristen, you'll be after Paula, I think. I don't know, I lost a little track of my order, guys. We're gonna get you all in, so just relax about it. Just know that we're running through it. You can tell I'm moving fast. Oh, excuse me, I need to take a little drink. All right, Paula, here you go, love. Curious, Paula, have you been with me before? I think you might be new. I'm just kind of curious. I can't quite remember. So maybe you were at my live one other time a long time ago. I can't remember though. I'm curious, Paula, if you want to tell me. I always like to know where the love comes from. All right, so here we go, Paula. Relationships. Yes, Paula. Now is the time. I think you're finally standing up and coming up for air. What does that mean? I think we all have all types of relationships, but I feel that you're finally looking at your relationships because you have become into a conscious awareness that some of these relationships are just draining you. And you couldn't quite figure out how to take care of your own life and what's going on. It was a lot of fogging, like it just was all overwhelming. But you are finally saying, whoa, wait, stop. I got to really start to assess what is working and what isn't. Now, why are they bringing this up? Because I can feel some upset. It doesn't have to be, but it can be an emotional process in some ways, because some of these people we may have a lot of feelings for still, or they've been in our lives for a long time. And nobody says you have to toss them out. Okay, I hear you, Spirit. Your team is saying, look, as you do this work, the other side of the coin that would be very helpful to work at the same time are your boundary lines. They work hand in hand, honey. It's okay. I was a person who used to have no boundaries, and I've learned, and the first time can be the hardest. You're in your head, freaking out. You're like, because we're not used to it. Once you get past that first time, it gets a little easier, a little easier, a little easier. Paula, if you decide to do it with the boundaries and you want to go forward with that, just keep reminding yourself that it is a gift of self-love. And that is very important. All right, sweetie, I hope that helped you. Thank you, thank you. Hey, Kristen, if you want to show us your gorgeous face and unmute, please feel free to. While you're doing that, I'm going to run along here and read for Jill, and then Kristen, you will be after her, all right?
Okay.
Okay, sweetie, if you don't mind muting yourself till I get to you, let me read for Jill real quick, and then we'll get to you, sweetheart. Thank you, thank you. All right, here we go, Jill. Tony, am I missing something down here? Okay, no, I am not. Hey, Aim and Jill and Michelle and Toya. Hello, hello. All right, we're going through a list, guys. So I said Jill. All right. Moving on. Here we go, Jill. And I do see. Okay, Bridget. Bridget, you're still here, I'm assuming. Just let us know real quick. Tony, you'll let me know if she's still here. I'm pretty sure she is. Okay, Jill, here we go. And again, guys, these are free mini readings today, but if you would like to have a beautiful energy exchange, please feel free to drop a donation my way. It's just, it's a energy needs exchange, really is what it comes down to. And if you feel financially, maybe you can't. Some people can't. Some people can afford a little bit, instead of your cup of coffee or whatever. But if you can't, the other way you can really do a beautiful energy exchange with me is drop a 5-star written review on Google for me. It's working, guys. You guys are helping to build me up. People are finding me. I am ranking #1 on Psychics Near Me. I'm coming up the page on other rankings. So let's keep working it for me. Help me out so I can be here for you. All right, Jill Patterson. A Mother's Love. Wow, that's an interesting card. Find your center. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, Jill. You're very shielded and protected, so I'm not feeling a lot of the emotions, which is interesting, but that's the way you roll, and that's okay. That's, shielding ourselves, doing what we need to do to keep ourselves balanced. Yeah, finding your center. I know it feels like you're kind of, I don't know, you're doing well with kind of shielding, but I also feel that there are things around you pushing onto you. And so it says a mother's love. I think when I say I've got to right now I'm interpreting because it's not so clear that, so I'm putting it through my own filters here, which happens once in a while, you guys, and I'll tell you when it happens, obviously. Otherwise, it's clear channeling straight from their mouths right through. All right, so there's something about passion involved with this, Jill. A fierce love, a fierce love, a fierce love. Okay, find your passion for the fierce love for self. Find your passion for the fierce love of self. Oh my God, why are they yelling? I'm so sorry. That's part of what they do with me, guys. They'll just push it through whatever way yeah. Honey, Jill, sweetheart, yeah, you have to do this for yourself right now. Please do. You need to touch in with it again, honey. It's going to be your saving grace. It's really going to help. All right, honey. So I hope you hear that loving message today, because even though it came out really forceful and loud, they kept repeating it because there's so much love behind it. And I'm crying because I can feel the love behind it. And it's beautiful. And that's the gorgeousness of our spirit team with each individual, your own spirit team with self. All about the love, guys. So I hope that helped you, Jill. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, Kristen, here we are, love. Hello, hello.
Hello.
She's waiting in the wings over there. I heard my name. All right, Kristen, give me 1 second. I'm just going to say a quick hello to some people here. Oh, you can't type in Facebook, Tony. Oh, all right, no problems. It is what it is. Bridget is here. Okay.
I was able to switch to your profile and type, but it wasn't letting me type for a minute there. So we'll see what happens.
All right. Technology with Facebook. Okay, I was going to say something else, but it wasn't coming out. All right, everybody hang tight in Facebook. We're going to get through to you. I'm just going through my list. All right, we've got some people here in the Zoom room with me. Obviously, you can see. Any of you that are over on Facebook, just feel free to click the link and we'll admit you into the room, and then you get to interact with me and talk to me. All right, let's see. Hi, Allie, welcome. Okay, here we go. We're with Kristen now. And Tony, that's fine, whatever you got to do, sweetie. When you guys are like, what? Well, Tony and I have a little conversation that goes on in the background, just make sure everything runs smoothly for you guys so that I can get to all of you. All right, here we go. And for me, of course, but it's about you guys. So, and I say you guys because I'm from the East Coast and I never outgrew it. All right. Yeah, so, okay, Christian, thank you for your patient love. Here we go. Hi, LaToya, thanks for joining us. If you want to mute as soon as you're connected, LaToya, that would be awesome, and we will get to you, sweetie, all right? Okay, Kristen, here you go. Did I just mute somebody I didn't mean to mute? Okay, well, we got it all done. All right, here we go, Kristen. So sorry, honey, you're being so patient. I'm like, we're there. Woo.
I've got nothing to do.
Well, sometimes that's what happens with me. I'm just in a flow, and wherever they like kind of pull me, yeah. All right, so here we go, Kristen. Light. Are you forgetting about the light? Are you forgetting that you are light? And don't answer it. They're just, you don't have to answer it for yourself. Are you forgetting that there's light all around you? Yeah, I feel like you're getting a little bit down into that darkness. And honey, it's okay. We're human. But instead of looking down, look up. You get a little shaky sometimes, but you are a very firm believer that you do have a team up there. You have more than one, and they're working on your behalf, even though sometimes you're like, I can't see it. I don't know what's happening. Yeah. Breathe. Because you are actually reacting like that. So make sure you're paying attention that you're not holding your breath either, because I can feel it. You're like, all right. So, because I'm an empath, so I can feel people's reactions too. When you're feeling your lowest, literally visualize white light flowing all over you. This God source, creator, I am, it's the highest vibration. Throw some hearts into it. Seriously, floating hearts. Honey, you need to be your own best friend right now. That's what I'm hearing. I mean, we all need to at all times, but it has a certain significance right now for the stage you're in. You understand?
Yeah.
Perfect. Beautiful. Lots of love, sweetie. Hang in there. It's going to be okay. If you want to, dig further into it, I'd be happy, get a one-on-one, take the schedule, just you decide if you'd like to go searching a little deeper. Honey, you got the tools, you do. All right. Remember that about yourself. It's going to help you get through it. All right. I feel you.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. Hope you'll stay with us for the channel message if you can.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome, honey. All right, guys, let's see. I've got Bridget. Bridget, you've been so patient. Thank you so much, sweetheart. All right, here we go, Bridget. Bridget Gale Young. Your energy is feeling pretty strong right now. Confirm, like sure of yourself, which is good. You have to be, huh? I heard it. All right, sometimes we do have to be. Yeah, guys, people's higher selves talk to me too. Just ask Tony. Because Tony and I are besties too, guys. We met through Facebook. She was one of my very first followers, but we are besties. And we'll have conversations, and all of a sudden I'll be like, yeah, I heard you. And she's like, what? So anyhow, I'll purposely do it just when it's right, it comes through. All right, Bridget, sorry, sweetie. Here we go. Strength. Wow, the strength part came out. Makes sense. Makes sense. Seek. Yeah, I heard it pretty clearly from your team too, Bridget. Do not seek the strength on the earthly plane. You got plenty of that. Yes, I know there's a lot of people around you that are seeking to kind of pull it out from underneath you, destroy it, what have we. But again, the truth is, where does our strength really come from? It is our belief, our faith, our trust, and that all ties back to spirit. So seek out their love and their strength, and your troubles, your problems, your issues. Seriously, give it to them, Bridget. It doesn't mean that we don't do our own stuff on the earthly plane to move through things. We have to do our part, but you don't have to hold it so closely and think you are the only one to solve this. Let your team help you, because they are the ones that create and deliver miracles with our help too. Turn to them a little bit more, honey. I know it's intangible. Sometimes it's hard for people when it's so intangible. But the more you do fall into that trust, that flow, faith, the more they are going to show up, and you're going to see those miracles. Hold on. I think there's one more thing they may want to say to you today. They want to reassure you that you also do have the strength from within. Just to remind you, you do have the strength from within. You are utilizing it. There's more that you can utilize. That's what they're saying. I hope that made sense to you, Bridget. All right, lots of love, sweetie. Thank you, thank you. All right, let's see. I've got Teresa Hamilton, I know is here. I think she should be here still. Aim and Jill, are you still here? We've got Aim Bowden and Jill Shaw. Okay, and we still have other people on the list. I just haven't said your name yet. We're moving through the list. Please be patient. You can see how fast I'm running to try and get through everybody, all right? And please stay with us after your reading, because I'm going to do a collective reading for all. Okay, here we go, Teresa Hamilton. Good to see you. We're seeing some faces we haven't seen in a while. Then again, Facebook and I were not getting along for quite a few months. They were not letting me do my lives. So we've got it all figured out, as you guys can see. So I'm back in the game. Well, I was always in the game, just a little handicapped, I guess you would say, right? Like, isn't that what they call it in sports when you need a little extra help in the game? Or isn't that what they call it, Tony? Like handicapping, like on golf sports and stuff? All right, whatever. I'm done with that. I'm really not a sports person. All right, so I am reading for Teresa. And then, okay. Hey, Opal. Allie, you're here and you're new. Okay, we'll get you. Jill is here. Aim is here. Awesome. All right, here we go. You know what? Latoya, I know you moved out of Zoom. Let me know if you're back onto Facebook, because you are on my list and you're coming right down pretty close down the list here. So, okay. Okay, thank you, Tony. I'm ready. Thank you. Okay, Teresa, here we go. Teresa Hamilton. I know, I'm excited you're here too. I heard her say, I'm excited to be here. Oh my God. All right, here we go. Find your center. You're a giver. And you're a giver and a giver and a giver and a giver. And somebody says, here, Teresa, and you go, well, I don't know. Should I really? Yes, you should, Teresa. What I said is, I'm such a big advocate, because the truth is, we have to have a balance between giving and receiving. And I know that runs counter to some people's beliefs, some religious doctrine that kind of, they talk about that. But quite frankly, from the spiritual perspective, it is different. And I like to put it this way, and Teresa, is really important. You need to listen, because your heart is so open. You're such a love I know what that's like. I used to give it all away, and I've learned I got to keep for myself too, because otherwise I'm going to be a basket case and I'm not going to be there to even help myself, you know. And I don't mean literal basket case, but I mean, you know, just not managing life, right? So, honey, if we have a pie and there are 8 slices, and all you do is give away a piece of pie to everyone who comes up and is hungry, by the time, you know, pretty soon you have no pie for yourself. And you're the one who's hungry. So what do we mean? We got to have the balance. The giving and the receiving needs to be, as you know, well, there's going to be times you may give more circumstances, okay, but we have to overall find a balance, or we're going to deplete ourselves. It's just like a battery. If we just use it and 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 use it, and we don't recharge it, pretty soon that battery is no longer useful. Right. So Teresa, is just really, I know it's very mainstream words and very like kind of in your face. Sorry, that's them. But it really is from the space of love. And what was the word they used? I heard it and it went right by. I don't want to say for your own survival. It's not about survival, but for your own. Okay, here we go. Here's the word. I have no clue. Jurisprudence. All right. Yeah, Tony, exactly. And I think, though, if you think about jurisprudence, it's about balance. It's about what's right. It's about the correct thing to do, if you will. I'm just going to leave it there, because that one I was like, huh? But hopefully that made sense to you, Teresa. There's got to be some specific meaning to it, because, you know, guys, as I read, as I'm verbalizing, there are words that are in line, they're ready to right come out of my mouth, and all of a sudden Spirit will just drop a different word right in there, and I'm like, what? So I know there's a particular reason why, but sometimes I don't always know, but I trust it, because they are always right. All right, Aim, here we go. And thank you everyone for your patience. We're going to keep going here. We're moving along. Okay, Aim. My cards will shuffle. Here we go. Gratitude. Gratitude, gratitude, gratitude. You are working on it more and more. That's an acknowledgement to you, Aim. I'm not sure you're really doing like a ritual, like sitting down and writing every day or anything like that, but I do feel mentally you do tap into that. And you are doing it more and more. And what Spirit would like to tell you, your team would like to tell you is, honey, the more you do that, pay attention. Keep paying attention, because the more anybody taps into gratitude, the more that energy opens the space for more miracles to come in. So I'm start paying attention to what's happening around you. Observe it, be aware, because you're going to pick up things. You're going to start to say, oh, I could do it that way and I'll get the results I really want. All right, so pay attention to that, but gratitude is a big, big piece of it. We want to tell the universe, just like we would to another human being, you gave me a gift, thank you. Because Spirit gives us gifts. They don't have to, but they do. So you want to say thank you and be in gratitude. And again, being in gratitude opens the door even wider for more. All right, Aim, I hope that helped you. Thank you, thank you. Okay, let me see here. I've got Jill. Okay, Jill. And hi, Dee. Hi, Shayla. And Latoya, you are back on Facebook. Okay, sweetheart, Latoya, you've been very patient. We're almost to you, sweetie. I've got Jill. Is Michelle Rowland still here? Michelle Rowland, let us know if you're still here. Jill Shaw, you're next. Latoya, I've got Jill, Michelle, Latoya. Everybody whose name I have not said, hang tight. I'm getting through my list. All right. Hi, Karis. I think, is it Karis? Karis? Sorry if I don't pronounce that correctly, but hello and welcome. All right, Jill, here we go, sweetheart. Okay, let me just take a little sip of water here. Jill Shaw. And again, if any of you are over there on Facebook, and if you want to join us in the Zoom room, feel free. All right, just click on the link there. Hey, Jill, here you go. Reach out. Yeah, you're strong, you know. I heard you, honey. People do care. May not feel like it in the moment. Sometimes when we're in this space, if we almost feel like the covers are over us or we're covered up, we may slip into that space. but there is a family member and there is a friend. So I see a 1 and a 1. So there are 2 people here. And it's not so much that there's not more, but I feel what Spirit just told me, because I'm like, are there more? I can ask them questions. And their reply really was those 2 people, like there's 2 people you feel the safest with, or, you know, the closest with. Reach out. No, you're not a burden. And I'm not looking into what this is about, because of course, these are mini readings. We're in and out very quickly. But the loudest message for you to hear today is you are not alone. And your spirit team would like me to repeat that to you, sweetheart Jill. You are not alone, honey. You do have not only on the, you know, your spirit team, but you do have on the physical plane. Allow yourself to receive. All right, honey. That's love. I hope that made sense to you. Okay, do we have Michelle in the house? I've got Latoya though. Hi, Ann. Hi, Liza. Okay, Latoya, you are next. Do we have Michelle? Tony, can you let me know, sweetheart, please? I think I'm repeating myself. I'm so sorry. I get in these zones and I'm not always like focused as to the earthly plane and what's happening. Michelle never answered. Okay, so Michelle's not here, probably. All right, then, Latoya, sweetheart, thank you for all of your patience. All right, Latoya, here you go, sweetie. See what Spirit has to say for you today. Wow, the gratitude card came out for you. And isn't that interesting? As I pulled it out and I went to close the deck, 2 more cards came out, but this is going to be interesting. Study and memories. So gratitude, study, and memories. All right. When you get a little stuck in life, Spirit would like you to turn around and look at some of the things in your past and see some of the beauty of your life. Because I feel like some of that, not that you forget it, but sometimes we need to do that practice just to kind of remind ourselves that life does work out, that even though things might not be going so well over here, there's a lot of things in our life that have worked out, will continue to work out. Now, it's interesting, as I'm saying all this, I'm almost feeling like you're not really struggling, or you're telling me you're not struggling. And either way, hold on, let me just it's okay to be very protective and shielded of self. But honey, just for yourself, take a moment to look at your past and see how things worked out. It's going to be really important for you. Okay, honey? Nobody needs to know. Nobody needs to know it. For any of us, nobody needs to know anything of what we're going through. Nobody needs to know any of our vulnerabilities. Okay? But for ourselves, let's do what's best for us and work ourselves out of maybe certain spaces. I'm going to pull one more for you, Latoya. Just hold on a second, sweet love. Ground yourself. All right. Move yourself more and more into the space. That's why they want you to look at the past. We're going to build some more self-love again. We go through things in life. It's okay. Let's get yourself back to a stronger space. It's the grounding. It's looking at how things have worked out. They just keep saying the same thing. So I don't want to push yet, but you do have some beautiful memories in your life. Why don't you gallivant in there a little bit and play around and enjoy it again? Bring some joy and smiles. All right, you need it. I'm not saying life is so horrible, but this is something your team is saying will really benefit you. All right, Latoya, I hope that makes sense. I hope that helped you, sweetie. Thank you, thank you. All right, so I have, let me see, go down the list. Allie, hello, Allie. Let's go ahead and read for you, and you're new. All right, you know what I haven't mentioned yet through all of this? Hey, guys, don't forget to like and follow my Elyse Ann Psychic page. And make sure your notifications are set to favorites. That way you won't miss any notifications. I post during the week, every day. Actually, it's usually about 6 days a week. Just inspiration. I do Monday and Friday channel card messages. But there's a lot of things to help you in your life, because that's what I'm here for. So, hopefully we'll have opportunities to work one-on-one. I would love to, with anybody that feels that my services would benefit them. I also do transformational coaching, guys. I'm not just psychic. I do psychic transformational coaching, which is a beautiful and very unique blend of coaching that I do. So it's to help you to grow into into your life and to just build it to what you want it to be. There's so many tools and so many beautiful things, because as human beings, we have blocks in the subconscious. And until someone like me shows up in your life and can, that's the way Spirit utilizes me a lot. What's blocking you? Bring it up to the surface. Let's get our tools. Let's figure out a way around it. Let's get your life going in the direction you want. All right. And by the way, I also have a group called Inner Expressions Transformational Coaching on Facebook. Please request to join. We got some different things going through there than I do on my page. So a lot are similar, some are different. And I will be expanding in all kinds of different ways, except physically, like my body. Not this year, but my businesses, my coaching, my psychic, all of it. There's a lot of things happening. And again, I've been saying for a while, some things got delayed. I really think this is year. You're going to start seeing some things. Some of it's out of my control, but I'm still waiting. I think there's some things that'll show up. Okay, Allie, here we go. And I'll tell you all about it, guys. So don't forget, my group, the page, and also be on my email list. Go ahead and sign up. Go to ElyseAnnPsychic.com. And my email list for them exclusively, there's a 3-card channel message every month that is sent out, along with any other information you may be offered or opportunities and specials and things. Allie Mills, here you go, love. Hello from heaven. I feel it might be a pet too. Self-love. Well, it would make sense in some ways if it was a pet, because pets instinctively love. There is no stoppage of it. So, wow. Okay, this is kind of jumping around a little bit, Allie. I don't know if I'm correct about the animal. I feel like that's what came to me, so I'm going to go with that without your validation. But that's what I heard. I like an animal, a pet. And I think it feels like there's some grieving going on in that space. I don't know if it's recent or for a long time ago, because sometimes, they are our loved ones, even our pets are. And sometimes, years later, we still have reactions and feel the loss. So, I think you might be relationships. Okay. It's kind of a confirmation, because it was like, it feels like maybe you're contemplating another pet or something, or maybe you didn't lose one recently, but you want to add one. Honey, do what you have to do to make yourself feel good. That's kind of what I'm being told here. You tend to kind of push yourself aside a little bit, Allie, and you think about everyone first, and that's a beautiful trait. But at the same time, like I've been saying throughout this live and other readings, other people's readings, we absolutely have to put ourselves first. Otherwise, like I said, it's just like a battery. We're not gonna have any charge left. So, sweetie, start putting yourself in the equation more and more. You are, but they want you to find more balance in that. All right, Allie, I hope that helps you. Thank you. Okay, Shayla Brunson, and then D and Karis. D Moore, Karis Williams. Please let us know if you were still on Facebook. Please, please, please. Tony, I think you might have just heard me, right? You heard what I said? Okay, because I know you had to step away for a moment. Thank you. Okay, and so I've got Shayla. Here we go, Shayla. Wow, the gratitude card keeps coming up for people. Wow. Have fun. When life gives you lemons, make lemonade. Really, Spirit, that was great. All right, so I heard it loud and clear. To me, what I feel the message is in that, honey, again, in life, things happen. We have our highs and our lows. We have what humankind likes to label good and bad. I don't use those labels really, but that's for understanding on everybody else's level here. And Spirit would like to remind you, Shayla, especially when the stuff gets ripping, the not so good stuff, remember to divert your attention to the good and the positive. Because we can easily go down the drain with the rest of it if we let ourselves, right, sweetheart? So just remind yourself that no matter what is going on in our world, Whether it's the great stuff, not so great stuff, still give gratitude for all of it, because even the not so great stuff, it is out of love that it is being delivered so that we can grow and learn. All right, thank you, thank you. Hey, Ann Bush, how are you? Okay, Dee, so I've got Dee and Karis is here too. Yeah. All right, so I've got Dee and Karis and Liza. Hold on, guys, I'm getting through. I think we only have a handful more. Okay, good, okay. Because we are kind of at the corner here already, but I'm going to go ahead and fit in. I think there's 4. Right, Tony? Is there 4 more? 3 more? Dee, Karis, Liza, and Ann? Okay. I just want to make sure maybe somebody left and I didn't know. All right. Tony, first grade math. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, man. All right. We're hitting it. Okay, guys. Again, for those of you who maybe didn't hear it earlier, we'll just let you know, Tony and I are besties, so we razz each other. It's all love, you guys. You can tell by our reactions. So I don't want you to be upset by any of it, guys, because we really love each other so much. All right. Okay, so G, here we go. Oh, Tony, man. Ooh, all right. Yeah, mwah to you too. Okay, D Moore, here you go, honey. So I got D, Karis, Liza, and Ann. All right, you good to stay for a little bit, Tony? You gotta go. Yeah. Okay, thank you. Okay, D Moore, hello. And okay, Amy's here. Okay, Amy, we'll see if we can fit you in. I probably will, but I am starting to really feel it. So let's just see, sweetie. But hang with us because I also need to do collective group message. So D Moore, here you go. Self-love. Don't look outside of yourself. As I said that, I was pulling choices. So it exactly fits what they just said. I do have a choice. Do we look for the love outside of ourselves, or do we look inward at the self-love? We can have both. The responsibility, though, for love or us feeling loved is really responsibility of self. And it's listen, I get it. Okay, some of this is through healing processes and things like that. But D, what I'm hearing Spirit Team say, seriously, here is there's a lot to love about you. And your Spirit Team would like you, hopefully, to sit down with a piece of paper and write down your beautiful qualities. No judgment, no debate, just write down. And look at some of the things that people have said to you about yourself, the beautiful qualities. Maybe you might not feel it or see it for yourself, but not only look at yourself from self, but look at yourself from other people's perspective and the positives. Get your list down, honey. And 25 characteristics positive. And they would like you to have that in a prevalent place and read it every day for 30 days is what they're saying. So we're hoping to move you into a different perspective on self, sweetheart. I hope that makes sense. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Karis, here you go. And again, guys, I know these are free mini readings. If you'd like to drop a donation, it would be greatly appreciated. Tony, if you can take a minute and just put it in one more time. Are you able to do that for me, sweetie? The donation. Okay. Thank you. Lost Tony for a minute. She was out there. Okay, Karis, here we go. Cleanse. Okay, Karis, you're a vacuum for everybody else's energy. I can almost see you going, I'm going to clean it up. Okay, be careful with that, Karis. Lots of times when we're energy workers or healers or we're into that space, we can forget that we can work with the energy, but not always, but lots of times. Some practitioners, some people will actually take the energy into themselves. They may not even be aware that that's what they're doing to clean the energy. The most important thing is make sure you have the intention, Karis, that when you do the energy work, whatever it may be, because you do tap into the energy, that you make sure that you have the intention that it's flowing through you and out. We never want to hold on to that energy. It is so very important. All right, Karis, I hope that helped you. All right, thank you, Liza. And all of you, please stay with us. I'm going to do a collective message for all very soon here. It's usually a channeled message, completely channeled, so it can be very prophetic at times. Okay, Liza, here we go. A child's love. Play, 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 play. That special toy gift, her gift, that special gift you want to get for yourself that lights you up. You're like, do it. Now, I get, everybody looks at their finances. Can I spend money? Should I spend the money? The only thing that Spirit would like to offer, and you can decide, it is free will, free choice. No matter what a dollar is, the amount of dollars something may be, take the time to look at it and look at the aspect of how much intrinsic value it will bring to your life. Will it make you so overjoyed that you can't even put a dollar in it? That kind of thing. All right, Liza, play a little bit, allow some light and lightness and laughter into your life. Yeah, there are things in life sometimes we may not feel like we're in that space, but that's what also helps us to pull us out of that space. Got to help ourselves a little bit too, so Liza, I'm sorry, for whatever may be going on. I don't look deep into these things. If you want to have a private one-on-one session, please feel free to visit my website. All right, honey, but make sure you're remembering yourself and playing and bringing that uplifting energy to yourself to help you lift up and also to help you get through it. All right, whatever it is. And I think there's more than one it, one thing. So there's several things going on right now. Nice. I hope that helps you, honey. Thank you. Okay, Ann Bush. Here we go, sweet love. So sorry you're lost, honey. See what Spirit has to say for you today. All right, so I've got Ann. And I have Amy. And we're going to go into the collective group message. Before I do that, though, guys, I always try to, sometimes we forget things, Tony and I, but, Tony is a businesswoman herself. And she is a young living essential oil representative who is like Bible. I mean, she's an encyclopedia. I'm talking to her. I'm like, Tony, I got a little of this. I don't know. She's like, do this, use this, you'll be fine. And I'm like, all right. And so an hour later, I'm fine, or she's amazing. She's amazing. I could never remember stuff. I'll ask her sometimes 2 days in a row. What did you tell me to do? She's like, oh man, all right. But anyhow, so please make sure you're following, liking, and supporting her business, her page, and her business. TNT Oily Education Group. Is it group at the end? Okay, thank you. I couldn't remember. And then also, Tony and her husband run a business called TNT Wood Decor. They do beautiful custom work. They're great for customizing business pieces, especially like if you're someone like a realtor or somebody with clients that you want to gift things to. They can take custom pieces and put your logo on. They can put all kinds of great stuff on there that every time your client uses that, they're going to be reminded of you. So check out TNT Wood Decor. Reach out to them about custom pieces. One of the things they love the most is to do the custom pieces. They have inventory on other things, but yeah, so check it out. And guys, they're the most honest people you're going to find. I mean, they're just so honest. Anyhow, the integrity of these two people, husband and wife, are amazing. So, and I love to support people who have the ethics and yeah. So hopefully you will too. All right. No crying, Tony. All right. I love you, girl. Okay, Tony dropped the drop your links to your pages, but guys, if you can wait like till the very end so we can finish up here before you disappear on me. All right, or run over there but come right back, or open up 2 tabs, go to hers but stay with me. Okay, there it is. Okay, Amy Spencer, here you go, love. You know what, I'm gonna do an actual busy, Amy. I think in a lot of different directions, spiritually, on the metaphysical plane, but also on the earthly plane. feel like you got going on, a lot going on. I feel like overall you're pretty well balanced, Amy. Doesn't matter if there's one thing maybe going on. I mean, it matters if maybe there's one thing, but what I'm saying is an overall picture. I'm seeing, you know, pretty balanced, pretty smooth. Just ask. You get down in the trenches with certain things, and then you forget that there's other help out there, your spirit team. Because you are a problem solver. And it's interesting, as I was getting additional messages, the word seek, the card seek. Just ask and seek. I don't know how much clearer they can be. You must be a little comical because one of your spirit team members just gave me a flash of a vision, and you know what it was? Can you see that? They were twiddling their thumbs. They were doing this. So I think they're trying to say, hey, utilize this a little bit more. We're a little bored up here. Call upon us. And I am hearing there is so much more they can do, Amy, for you. That's what they want to get across. That was cute. Oh my God, all of a sudden I did. I saw this. And I'm like, all right, they must be twiddling their thumbs up there. So Amy, I hope that made sense to you, sweetheart. It's all with love. It's not that they're criticizing you or anything of the sort. Absolutely not. It's just, I don't know if the humor was for you, for me, or both of us. As you all know, there's a lot of humor in my life. And so my team lots of times will use humor with me to communicate, as long as it's appropriate for my client too. So there you go, Amy. All right, everyone, hang tight here. We're going to do our collective group message for all. Tony, I got everyone, right? I know we're running slightly late here, but I think we got everybody. Yeah, okay, good. Give me 1 second, guys. All right, that was a little noisy. It was a little exciting. Oh, good, you didn't hear it? Like, that was a little noisy there. Take my little sip. All right, guys, here we go. Here is what Spirit would like all of us to know today. Let's everyone just take a really quick collective breath here, in and out. Hold on a second, guys. I'm just checking the energy here, and I'm feeling a little something. I just gotta give me like 10 seconds. All right. Synchronicity. Sorry. Forgive me for that reaction. Synchronicity. All right, I'm gonna keep pulling. Stay connected. Let go. Wow. All right. Give back. All right, here we go. You know, I'm even a little like, what? Because this one was here, there, and there. And there's always a reason, guys. There's always a reason. Maybe not a lot of logic sometimes. They are always correct no matter what. But I'm a little thrown off on the human side here. And I'm like, whoa. Okay, hold on a second. Let me just see here. All right, so Spirit, the universe has a lot of synchronicity. We all know that. Are you paying attention to it? Because your synchronicities are going to be some windows, some light into the messages from Spirit that they want you to receive. So to stay connected really is not like search for it, look for it, because what happens is that's let go. We don't want to focus, because focus takes us into the human mind instead of into the psychic connection space. I'm going to call it that. So look for those synchronicities, because they are all over the place all the time in our world. When we start to be, when I say look for it, I mean stay in awareness. Again, we don't want to like focus, like, you know, but we want to stay in awareness. That's your connection. But, you know, it's funny because let go, huh? Well, we have to be detached from it too in order for it to come in. It is a fine line, guys. And so, you know, just keep working it. It's like, I know we all have things we want in life, right? But when we hold on to it so tight, there's no energy flow. So it's more about opening up your hands a little bit, allowing some of that flow, letting go of the attachment to it. And you go, well, how does this all go together? Because it does, because actually what's happening here, this is a little bit of a picture of manifestation also. So it is a whole process. It's not, well, let me rephrase that. Manifestation is a whole process. We are definitely not getting the whole process in here. That is weeks and weeks of classes to really get the full score on it. But they're giving us a very high overview, a quick like overview of it. What's a give back about? Well, give back is about gratitude. We talked about that earlier, somewhere in the way it came through in one of the readings. Guys, I'm in an altered state when I do these, so I don't remember it. It'll come out of my mouth and usually 99.9% of it is gone after that. I have no recollection. But the giving back is all about the gratitude. So it's really about staying present with the knowledge and the trust and the faith. Again, here we go. Spirit is all around us. As human beings, we want now. Let's see, now. Yeah, I'm trying to be quiet. That's me sometimes. Still. now. You know, I'm human too, guys, you know? So, but it's about when we get in those spaces, try to learn to relax and start to pay attention to what is coming our way. And the last thing they want to say about this is maybe the one thing or the thing you really want isn't showing up, but try to watch the steps that show up toward it. So maybe you want a certain something and something shows up that may be like similar, but not quite what you wanted. Well, there's a sign. I'm going to pay attention to that because the synchronicity is it showed up. That means it's on its way. However, there are things I need to tweak on it to really have it show up the way I want. And sometimes it's a matter of quite a few steps. The gratitude keeps us in that space of saying to Spirit, yes, thank you for what I'm receiving. All right. So I hope that made sense. Wow. When that all came out, I was like, wait, we're here. What are you trying to say? But you see, I always know there is an absolute message in it. So to each and every one of you, thank you so much for being with me today. I had such a blast because, you know, last week I actually was out of town. Excuse me. I met up with one of my besties. We had never met in person. And so we're in different states. So we met up in Vegas and we had a great time. So I didn't do it last week, but of course I missed all you guys. I love being back today. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Please share me with your friends and family, your coworkers. Let people know I'm here because I have a big mission and that's to help all of you. All right. So don't forget about the event coming up next Friday. Check it out. It's a lot of fun. God, we have so much fun in there. The Meet Your Spirit Animal Guide. Don't forget my email list to sign up on. Google reviews, 5-star reviews. You guys are helping me get up there. Yay, yay. You know, it is very exciting for me. I'm just an individual and I'm ranking #1 when people put in the psychics near me. To me, that's huge. And it's because of a lot of your work too, and your help and your support. So thank you. To each and every one of you. You have a wonderful rest of your afternoon, evening, or morning, depending upon where you are in the world. Lots of love, much gratitude, many blessings to each and every one of you. Mwah. I love you all. Until I see you again, probably next Thursday or sooner, but Thursday is my next live. So if I don't see you before then, if you don't contact me before then, hopefully I'll see you then. Everyone, thank you so very much for being here. You have a wonderful, wonderful day. Take good care, everyone. Thank you.